Happy days and welcome to this week's 5-minute power shot with Anna Rooney and myself, Paul Rees, and we have something fantastic for you this week. Let's dive into it. Do you see your business success? Now, Tanya, just round this up a little before Anna jumps in with her beautiful mind and wisdom. It is frantic. I see a hell of a lot of business entrepreneurs always looking forward, which is a natural process that we do, constantly look forward, but very few actually stop and look at the success they have in their personal life from their business, in their business life from their business, and which means all the time they're chasing a kind of finish line, one that will never come, because there's never a finish line in entrepreneurial life. But secondly, it means that by not seeing the success, they're always chasing the disappointment of past results, not chasing the success of past results, or celebrating, I should say.
Yeah, celebrating probably the word. Hello, everybody, and thank you, Paul, for this topic. I think celebrating, I love that word better. And if we take ourselves out as business owners, as entrepreneurs, and say, okay, if I hired Anna or you, Paul, hired Paul, right? And you achieved something. If it was somebody else, you definitely will reward them. You definitely will congratulate them and make sure that they are rewarded one way or the other, right? Yeah. And as entrepreneurs, I think what we could do, and I am practicing it now myself, sometimes it's not easy, but I'm definitely putting more thoughts into it. Come Friday afternoon or Friday evening, give yourself that extra hour or two free. That's you celebrating the time and giving a rest to your mind and saying, you know what, this is time to give yourself credit for the very good week that you had. It doesn't matter how big or small your win was, you need to celebrate that. Because nobody does things for free. There is no such thing for free, right? But yet, if you actually give yourself credit, it absolutely will pay off the following week, next week after that. So yeah, I'm all about it. And then share your small wins, share your big wins and small wins with people that you can actually trust. Yeah. And I believe that through that conversation, you will create another product or you improve what you have already, and you will be in completely different commitment zone to do better next week.
That's just beautiful, it is. And I'd like to, on the back of that, and I'd like to drop a tool in for all our viewers here and listeners and so on, is that we are quick to put a to-do list for tomorrow before we go into the following day. But what we are not quick to do is to put in a done celebrated list. Not a done list where I tick that off. This isn't a tick box exercise. This is an emotional celebration where if you have, they say that the most you should have is 5 to-dos on your list. After that, it becomes overwhelmed. But let's say you have between 5 to 8 to-dos, you should have between 5 to 8 celebrations from the day that you've just spent before going into the next day. And your celebration list comes first before your to-do list. That way, you're recognizing that your to-do list for tomorrow is successful. Because you are bringing that recognition in. I've done these today, and these are celebration, and they don't have to be all invoicing. You know, it's all about recognition.
As you were talking about that, I was thinking, you know, the self-talk we have, and most people, and that, oh my God, includes myself. There've been times that your self-talk is more negative than positive, right? Because that to-do list, you suddenly see what you didn't accomplish, what you didn't tick off. That's your to-do negative list. So you emphasize it on that. But I think if you make a habit, literally put your thoughts into the other way around, look at positivity and give yourself credit, definitely your to-do list will become more focused, more intentional, and you will celebrate more. So yeah, have that positive self-talk. Right.
I loved it. And there it is, because, you know, you have to see your business, or have to see your personal and then business success, and business success that brings success into your personal life. There is the two-way journey here. It's a double lane, let's say, motorway, for sure. It's been wonderful. Anna Rooney, Thank you so much again for jumping in, boom, on this week's Power Shot. It's been fantastic, and catch you this time next week.
Cheers.